Greetings, my dear listeners. My name is Carre. I am so glad that you took the time out of your busy schedule to actually really connect with us. You're listening to Health Max Wellness Center and Longer Life Natural. We love to actually really create a major transformation for you. And that's one of the reasons we're actually here. Now, the intention of this show is to share information that leads people to be touched, moved, and inspired and really to take action under health now. And one of the things that's really essential is that we're doing what it takes to actually get our health to where it needs to be. So, as I said, my name is Maxo Carre. We're being broadcasted across 10 different platforms. Of course, we are on the gospel station, which is 1490 AM Gospel, WMBM. Of course, we are on Facebook Live. We are on Twitter. And also, of course, we are being broadcasted through YouTube's as well and Instagram. So I'm so glad that we're here. And before I go any further, let's go ahead and invoke our Almighty Savior. Eternal God, thank you for your mighty hand. Thank you for the opportunity. Speak to me, Lord, out of your word. Help me to love you more and to serve you better. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. All right. That was quick. We can make it happen. So as you know, when we're doing this show, we're going to be locked in for 27 minutes. So we have less than 25 minutes left so that we can go into our activity. Now, for those who are listening or watching right now, if you want to be added in our prayer list, the first 37 people who actually calls, let me give you the number, 305, okay? That calls 305 407-9227. You will be put on our prayer list for the next month or so. We are going to make sure we make that happen for you. You can call this number and let us know where you were actually watching us. And then if we can have some information with you, we can possibly send you some literatures, things that actually keep you motivated and keep you healthy. That's one of the things that really we can make that happen. Now, whoever that's watching right now who wants to actually receive what we call nutritional documents on their phone at this very moment, I am going to give you the ability to actually connect with me. Very simple. Let me give you my cell phone number where you can do that is 954-934-7921. I'm going to have this be broadcasted across the street. You will actually see it as well. So for my folks who are watching, let me just go ahead and broadcast it for you, and you will actually see it. Yes, I am so happy the fact that all of you who are actually connected right now, that's my information. Yes, if you want to receive a text message right now, just text at 954-934-7921. 954-934-7921. I'm so glad that we're taking the opportunity to actually really do this at this very moment. I'm touched and moved and inspired to really speak on some stuff that will make a difference. So first of all, I want to really bring you some content, again, by giving you some juice that most people would not actually share with you, but I think that could make a difference. And if you are right here and you would like to get some good juice on that, let's go ahead and hook you up. So for my ladies who are dealing with menstrual problems, let's get you some mineral tonic. You take a handful of parsley, 2 turnip leaf. You take 1 kale, 4 to 5 carrot. You put it through a hopper. Of course, you remove the little part of green on top. By you doing that, what it does for you, it actually gives you the opportunity for your body to go through mineral tonic. Now, some people say, Max, I don't want to do this. Can you give me another? Yes, let's give you another. 1 pint of blackberries, 1 ripe banana, 2 ounces of silky tofu, 1 tablespoon of brewer's yeast. It's called a sweet magnesium smoothie. Would you really want to actually do something like that? Some people are saying that, man, hearing all this thing is giving me a headache. Well, if you have a headache, try this. That might really help. What's up, Milan from Instagram? 1/4 inch of slice of ginger root, 4 to 5 carrot. You remove the green top on it. Half an apple seeded. When you do that, this is called the ginger hopper. Whenever you're doing the ginger hopper, one of the things that's really cool about it is that it really wakes up your body and it helps the blood circulate. Now, a lot of people will say, well, I heard that ginger will affect my blood pressure. Well, if you take the ginger and you take your blood pressure, of course, it's going to be circulating because what? Ginger will make things move. But I want to let you know, in all the natural health books, it talks about how it actually keeps it good. So for you having question about that, definitely let's get that done. Let me give you another thing that you might like. Take a 1/4 inch of slice of ginger root, take 1 apple seeded, and of course you do sparkling water. Now, let me tell you this, when you do that, you will find what we call that a ginger fizz. When you can get certain things like that going, it really helps. Some people might say, why don't you give us something that is really beneficial, like something for muscle cramps? Well, if you're dealing with some cramps, let's get you something that you might want to like. Let's give you a magnesium drink, okay? So 1 garlic clove, a small handful of parsley, 4 to 5 carrots, of course your green on top, and 2 stalks of celery, parsley spring for garnish. Now, when you do that, you know the thing that works really good about that is that you're making yourself a good magnesium drink that really makes your body really awesome. If you want to have a breakthrough by doing certain juices that would touch, move, and inspire your body to really have your health be restored, all you got to do is something very simple. Text me at the number you see on your screen, which is 954-934-7921, 954-934-7921. I wanted to make sure that all my dear listeners get the ability to receive some stuff right away, right now, and I am so grateful the fact that we're creating transformation right now for you. Now, here's the thing that's really awesome. If you would like to receive 14 good juices that will make a difference in your body, I want to give you another thing that you might want to hear, okay? All right, let's do this. You could Zelle $7 and also your address to this number, 954-934-7921. So put it in your mind, $7, okay? You get 14 juices. It's kind of like $2 for, that's not bad. That's a good deal. So for you that's really listening, it's kind of like you're getting 50 cents a piece, right? So 50 cents per juice. You would like to receive that. Just send a Zelle at 954-934-7921. Only $7. And please send me your address because I'd like to make sure I send you those 14 juices that would make a difference in your body. Now, I want to let you know that we do a conference call, one in English and the other one in Creole. So for those who are actually watching or who are listening right here through WMBM, at 10 a.m. in the morning, Monday through Friday, we do a show, okay? And it's in Creole. We speak on natural health. So if you have friends who do speak Creole, okay, who like to hear natural health that they don't want you to know about, get them plugged in. All you got to do, have them call this number, 305-407-9227, and we'll give them the information and the conference number. So when I send you a text message, you'll notice that the conference number will be in it. And of course, for my folks who actually are listening, who are of English background, from Monday through Friday, we do the show at 7:30 p.m. Of course, it is in English. So we keep our English folks for the evening because there's some stuff we're about to share that will really zap you. Now, today I'm going to speak quickly about Cascara Sagrada. Also, I will be speaking about alfalfa. I may really get into what we call the body management system. But one of the things that's really awesome, I am going to give you the opportunity to try it out, okay? That's really important because you may say that, well, why would you do that? Well, it's that I give you the opportunity to try it out. Because if you do have the opportunity to try out, that would make a huge difference, right? And I will give you the opportunity as well to connect to our office, because we make sure that we create massive transformation for you. Now, let's start out with my good old friend, Cascara Sagrada. Now, a lot of people say, why is that name so funny, Cascara Sagrada? Well, I want to say to you, Cascara Sagrada is known as sacred bark. Okay, the fact that it's known as sacred bark, I want to share with you why they call it that way. When you have a herb that's an alternative, that means it removes chemical waste in your body. Now, for all the people who had gotten jabbed, jab number one, jab number two, extra jab, and of course, there's a fourth jab that's being talked about. That means you elected to actually put chemical, okay, heavy metal into your body. Now, I'm not mad at you. We got to do what we got to do, right? To each his own. But remember, not everybody has been having the opportunity to be jabbed, because some people have pre-existing. That's ridiculous. Just like I have family members of mine who suffer from chronic headache. This is not the time for them to get jabbed. So you that's listening right now, it is really important to understand who you are and what you have to do for yourself. And that's why we say to thy own self be true. When we think about to thy own self true, you want to do a SWOT analysis. Really look at what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are the opportunities, what are the targets, what you gonna do to get your body in a better position to really deal with what we're dealing with. And that is so essential to really do that. It's a bitter tonic. So when you hear that, it will assist in digestion. It's a nervine. That means it'll assist you in that area as well. And I'm so happy the fact that we having Ms. Positive joined. What's up? So all our folks are actually really joining one after the other on Instagram right now, and some of our folks on Facebook. We just want to let you know. Now, the sacred bark is dated back in the 17th century when it was bestowed by a tree that the Spaniards, the Spanish Mexican explorer, they really saw. Apparently, what they really saw, it really intrigued them, because the American Indian used the bark for a wide variety of medicinal purposes. Now, its most important use, however, was remedy for constipation and upset stomach. You know, a third of American people deal with constipation and some form of digestive disorder, some issue relating to constipation. Have you ever gone in an area or in a church? You know, I like to pick on church folks because, of course, I love to pick on church folks, because when I'm given the opportunity to speak in the church, I always start with constipation. So it could be seen in the face. I say that. I don't know if you can really. But anytime I go and I see all these people are so serious and looking at you, staring at you, I'm like, I could tell all the people here are constipated, and everybody start fixing their face because they don't want to look like they're mad. Because most of the time their face tend to be constipated. So most people start fixing their faces because they know I'm looking for people who are not looking happy, who are not actually be jolly. People who are so concentrated look like they're constipated. Well, I just want to say to you, it's neither the truth nor actually a lie. I'm just saying to you that we take ourselves way too seriously, and we want to be really able to relax. And Cascara Sagrada can get that to you. Now, if I'm going to go ahead and say all the stuff that it's good for, I might as well turn to the area where it says, just for the FDA, I might have to say it this way. This information is for information only. I don't want you to take it as a diagnosis. Treat, cure, or prevent any diseases, okay? I think I passed the test right there. So here's the deal. Cascara Sagrada has been known that may help, this is the way it says it. You have to say it that way. May help blood pressure, toxic bowel, catarrh, congestion in general, constipation, chronic constipation, colitis, colon issues, cough, croup, digestive issues, diverticulitis, dyspepsia, gallbladder that's sluggish, gallstone, gas, gout, hemorrhoids, indigestion, insomnia, intestinal issue, jaundice, liver disorder, nervous disorder, parasite that's internal, and of course the pituitary gland, the spleen, the stomach disorder, and the worms. Now, why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this to really let you know that all these things, there's ways you can actually treat them. And it's important that you really be committed to your health. And why am I saying this? Is because our Creator, from the beginning of time, Genesis 1:29 says, "Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed. To you it shall be for meat." And it talks about that for us to know that we can create massive transformation for ourselves. We don't have to be at the mercy of big pharma. We don't have to be at the mercy of somebody telling you this is the way and this is not the way. Well, and in given time, you can really go anywhere and find some companies who have Cascara Sagrada for $10, $15, or whatever the case is. The one that I use, I really love it because it's only $45. Now, understand this, plus shipping and handling. But for the first 33 people who call right now, 305-407-9227, I'm taking care of the shipping and handling, which is $15. Okay? So I'm saying this to you because you can create that transformation. And remember, I gave you the Zelle number before, which is 954-934-7921. 954-934-7921. That's the Zelle number if you want to receive that. And please send me your address as well. When you do that, I can send it directly to you. Now, there's something I must share with everybody that most people don't know about. In natural medicine, when you have a company that uses exactly the herbs and not using any other ingredients, they have the ability to put the date that it puts it on the bottle. That means the date of manufacture. Most people don't know that unless they were taught about that. And that's why I'm saying you can create transformation for yourself. And I am creating that level of transformation for yourself. That is really simple. All you got to do is very simple. I want to say to you, all you got to do is take that information and you will see the difference that happens right now. Now, the alfalfa. I am going to speak about the alfalfa because it's really important to really know why we're doing that transformation right now. Here's the deal. Alfalfa is a herb that is really awesome. Now, when you do the alfalfa, you're going to understand why I like alfalfa so much. Alfalfa will make your life be really awesome. And I have only 10 minutes left on this show, and you're really going to like the fact we're going to share about that. Alfalfa happens to be also an alternative. That's why it's also known as the father of all herbs. Now, listen to this. It's really important. It is an anodyne. The word anodyne means it has the ability to lower pain. So it has the ability to do that. It's an antipyretic. So if you are dealing with issues relating to fever, antipyretic, alfalfa is one of them. There's all the people during the pandemic, we were giving them a bunch of alfalfa to help really with the whole fever issue. That's the reason why a lot of people thought that as long as I check your temperature, then that means you must be able to pass. No, the reason why our community were not given a real blueprint because nobody really had a real blueprint on how to deal with this. I remember going to the hospital. They're actually checking people's temperature. But what they didn't realize is that the person, you could tell that the person is sick, but you could not. Just because the people didn't understand. Some people, they had a way to mask the issue. That's why they say to thy own self be true. If you knew you were not well, all you had to do is stay home and take care of yourself. But most people were not doing that. Why? Because they really needed to be out there for a reason or another. And that's the reason why what we always say, whenever there's crisis, okay, it's better that you run towards it by really feeding yourself what you want to do to get. If you're trying to avoid it, it gets worse. You rather confront it. If you understand the principle of the eagle, what does the eagle do when it faced with very hardcore storms? All the eagle does is rise up its wings and then rise above it. It goes straight towards it so that it can rise above it. So when you're running away from this, instead of feeding your body with the things to really make a difference and you're running away from it, it was not what you needed to do. Now, that's why we say you want to feed the body, feed the temple of the Holy Spirit, because that's what makes a huge difference. It's an anti-rheumatic, which means for people who have rheumatoid issues, it's important that you know this is the herb for you. You all that have swollen legs, these herbs really, they're very awesome. Alfalfa is known to be the member of legume family. As early as 1597, English herbalist John Gerard recommended alfalfa upset stomach. So people who tend to have upset stomach, you have acidic issues, alfalfa can actually help. Do you know that they actually use alfalfa also? The Colombians, they use alfalfa when people are having issues with ear aches or cough. I just want to let you know that it is all use. That's why they call it the father of all herbs in Saudi Arabia. That's the name they actually give it. That's why they call it the vitamin U, because it is so cool and it could be used for all sorts of stuff, including ulcers. So that's why I love that type of herb. Now, because I only have 6 minutes, less than 6 minutes left, I thought I would share all the great stuff about alfalfa. It may help. I have to say it that way, okay? You know, the FDA always watching and listening to see who's steering people the wrong way, because herbs are not approved by the FDA, although our company follow the standards, because we have over 55,000 naturopaths who are members. You know what that means? We're very well protected, and we make sure we do the right thing. If you're on the fence, you're listening to this, and it sounds like too good to be true, I'm not going to stay here and tell you all herbs that's called alfalfa is good, because I don't know where you're getting it. But I know the company that we work with, they triple and check it 4 times. You know why they do that? It's because they understand that we want to be 3 steps ahead of the FDA, because we know we must do that for our people, because we have a lot at stake. I have young kids who are having issues with anemia. We put them on alfalfa. It helps them because it's chlorophyll. It helps build them. It gives you good source of vitamin B. For all my folks who actually happen to be vegetarian, this is the way we must do this, because we got to create that transformation right now. And for you that's really looking, I can create that level of transformation for you. For the 5 minutes we have left, remember, it's good for acidic people who have acid issue, alcoholism, allergy, anemia, appetite stimulant, arthritis, asthma, atherosclerosis, Bell's palsy. We have all these things. There's natural herbs that they don't want us to know about. And that's one of the reasons I want to create that level of transformation for you. All you got to do is really simple. It's create the transformation that you can really make sense with. Now, people with Bell's palsy, you want a blood normalizer? Alfalfa will do that for you. Now, again, I said that it has a lot more than what I'm getting a chance to share with you. If you want to receive literature from me, all you got to do, you will send your email at docnatural@gmail.com. For my folks who are online right now, let me put it. You could send the email at docnatural@gmail.com. As long as you could send it to docnatural@gmail.com, I will actually send you some information where you can actually create transformation. docnaturel@gmail.com. Once you do that, that creates a massive transformation. Now, for the 2.5 minutes that we have left, here's what I want to share with you, because I want to give you an offer that you cannot refuse. If you happen to be the first 33 people who call right now, you will have an opportunity to get the alfalfa, the cascara for $45 each. The shipping will be $15 for both of them. If you agree to pay the other $15, you'll get a whole nother set on the house. Again, that's only for 33 people who call 305-407-9227, 305-407-9227. And again, you may buy the first one for yourself and the other one for a loved one. It's really essential to share. You know what month we're in. It's really important if you care. There's so many people who are developing disease in their gut. They're developing also the disease in their blood. You want to be able to be a contribution. What I'm giving you the opportunity right now is for the first 33 family who actually call 305 407 9227, and I will get you that opportunity to do that as well. Now, for all those who actually want to be able to, you are interested to actually have us do a presentation in your church, all you got to do, give us the same call, 305 407 9227. Remember, we have two clinics that's here for you, and the two clinics are very simple. We have a clinic in Broward and a clinic in Miami. So all you got to do, call 305 407 9227, and then we'll be able to assist you. Now, for all my folks who are dealing with issues with their vision, remember, I happen in my community, the only person that's a naturopathic that's actually dealing with vision. If you're having all sort of issues with your vision, all it means is that you have so much issues relating to your health that's bring about the vision issue. It's like today, I met a young lady that had her eyes all red, and it's painful. She couldn't see well. So that little drop that I've been talking to you about that has NAC, which is N-acetyl carnosine, which is an ingredient that helps repair, regenerate the eye. And remember, the company I told you about was rated 2 times because they were saying that it cures until they had to agree to not put cure in the bottle so that they not be rated. They were really bold. They were arresting the president of the company and releasing him in the nighttime. Why? Because he kept on saying the truth must set us free, but it did not, because there are certain rules that we must obey. So vision is really important. Again, check us out, 305-407-9227. Now the product just went up. It used to be $35, now it's $36. And the shipping is only $10. So for $46, we could send you a box that has 2 little bottles in it where you take a drop on each eye. You could use it for 8 months to 12 months. It will help reverse so many different conditions relating to eye. But if you have more serious condition, there's packages to actually help you with that. Remember, blood sugar, problem with high blood pressure, we have opportunities to do that. Now, if you would like to become a distributor where you're distributing in your area, there's 33 business owners. We want to give you that opportunity for you to become a distributor in your area, because we are doing major opportunities for everybody. We have the ability to create that transformation for you. Remember, my name is Carre. My number is 305-407-9227, and I am so glad that you gave me the opportunity to really connect with you today. Bon bye, guy. I'm so glad that you gave me that opportunity. Stay blessed and be square. Let's find you next time at 7:30 every Tuesday on WMBM. And remember, every night at 7:30, Monday through Friday, on our conference call. So give us a call so that we can give you the information. Thank you very much. Good night. Bon bye, guy.